Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Amateur Hour Sports. We're ready for another Toronto Raptors watch party tonight as the Raptors are still in Orlando to play the Magic. Second game in a row against the Magic. Had a night off in between, which must have been nice for the players. Spent some time in Orlando. I think a few of them went to Disney Land, I think is in Orlando, or is it Disney World? It went to one of the Disney things. Anyways, hopefully the players are refreshed, ready to go, and they're prepared to produce a solid performance overall for the Raptors tonight. We get a good game. Maybe they play well and lose. Maybe. That'd be nice, I think. I think for a lot of people. Maybe they play well and lose, but also don't give up a 15-point fourth quarter lead in the process. Like, really close. Disney World. Okay, well, whatever it is. I'm sure they had fun. Let's hope to play well today, and let's hope to have a fun night watching it along. Thank you, everybody, for joining me here today. Appreciate it. We had not much nice went on today, but we did have some nice weather in Toronto. That was a positive. Nice weather, meaning it rained a little bit, but it was 4 degrees Celsius. So, I was able to go outside not in a winter jacket for the first time in a long time, and not in a toque for the first time in a long time. So that was nice. That's about it for today. Anything else happened today in the world? Or is it just like a slow day of news, you think? I didn't see anything. Anyways, it was nice weather. And should be nice the rest of the week. Hopefully, I think actually all the snow must be melted by now. All the snow is gone, and all the sludge is gone. So, I can go out in regular shoes, no winter jacket. I was at the Eaton Center earlier. I went to go buy some new soccer cleats at Sport Check, and they didn't have any cleats. So that was a bummer. I literally went. I got a discount code from a teammate who I play soccer with, and I literally went to go buy cleats. There was no cleats in stock at Sport Check. Unbelievable. So I did end up getting a TFC jersey, but the new red one. But anyways, that was my day. Did a little bit of work. I put out a Raptors video. Hopefully you guys watched. Hopefully you enjoyed. You may not have. It was a controversial topic, I think. I haven't been away, so I haven't checked the comments. But anyways. Let's have a fun night. Hope everyone's well refreshed, ready for the week. Okay, hang on. I guess I don't need to choose from backup goalie today. I just ate, so clear my throat. Sorry. I got home a little bit late from the mall. Which is why I started the stream 15 minutes later than usual. But I don't know. So I did that second time. It doesn't really need to go like half an hour before the scheduled start time. Like, so we're like 45 minutes before the game starts. And man, the last game, oh my God. Sunday, Jesus Christ, that game took fucking forever, dude. That game seriously took forever. I did 15 minutes less of that stream than I usually do because I started late, and the stream was still like 3 hours 15 minutes. Like, God damn, how many fucking free throws did the Orlando Magic get in that game? I think we had 30. They had 42. So both teams got some whistle. Banchero took 9 shots, and had 23 points because he got 15 free throws. Like, that game just took forever. So hopefully not more of the same here today. Yeah, hopefully a cleaner game here. Much cleaner. Anyways, Let's say what's up to the people in the chat. Sorry, just classic. Get important messages right when I start stream. How's everyone doing? We have some members here. Gregory, 12-month member. Shout outs. YB and Fatboy, also here. Shout outs. Sumaya, also here. Shout outs. 6-month member over there. Yes. Thoughts on the tariffs? Yeah, I think it's really good that all of the everybody who lives in North America, or not Mexico, everyone who lives in USA and Canada, everyone that lives in US and Canada now has to pay way more money for the shit that they already that they need to buy and already were buying. Now it's just more expensive to do it for everybody. Awesome, isn't that that seems like good for everyone, right? Everyone just pays fucking more now. Awesome. It's so good. They're already talking about taking it away. Oh my God. So stupid. Such a stupid world we live in. So stupid. Yeah, I already cut out Uber Eats, so I don't know what I can cut out now. I can't cut it. I gotta cut out like subscriptions. Seriously, I seriously had to look at subscriptions I have and take away. Like I got YouTube Premium, which I'm enjoying, but like it's just not super necessary. I'm probably gonna stop paying for that. I'll have to look at some of the groceries. I'm already pretty bare bones with my groceries. I'm probably gonna have to look at some cheaper alternatives as well. It's such a brutal situation all around. Living in Toronto already isn't super cheap. Anyways, yeah, it's just really dumb world that we live in. I have nice that result, but it says Trump may not roll back. Yeah, I saw they might roll him back tomorrow. Like, awesome. Like, this is like so fucking disrespectful. Everything going on. I don't know how people can support it. I just don't. Whether like whether like you like the guy or not. Like this, how is something like this literally at 25% tax on everyone? How is this not universally fucking disgusted? I just doesn't compute for me. I guess it never will, but it just doesn't for me. Crazy. Very crazy. Pissed the Raptors aren't committing to the tank. Yeah, I don't know. They sit Pirtle out for the fourth quarter, and then everyone else plays. So they're still like okay enough to win some games. They gotta go all in. They really do. They gotta go all in. Wow, who does a trade war benefit? Yeah. I don't know. Not the average. Again, it's not the average person, but that's, I guess, not the average person that they are looking out for. Who knows? Get an ad blocker. Yeah. For me, ad blocker is just YouTube is free, but the creators put in a lot of work. Look, I used to use an ad blocker. I'm not going to tell you to not use an ad blocker, but listen, it'd be awesome if you didn't, if you're watching my content, right? You know, you're getting free content. You gotta watch a few little ads in between. YouTube Premium exists. It's just a give that support to the creators. That's why I don't use an ad blocker on YouTube. I believe me, I use a fucking ad blocker, but I do not. I have YouTube whitelisted. Anyways. If you have one, I don't blame you. Like, there's a lot of ads on YouTube now. There is. But I personally don't use ad blocker on YouTube. I don't blame you if you do, though. I don't. I'm just saying. You could whitelist YouTube if you so do choose, which I do. But I also use Premium, which I really like. But I'm not getting enough use out of it for the price it is. Like, I can have it on in the background on my phone. I think if you're a mobile YouTube user, like I am 95%. Yeah, it's accurate, Phoenix. I am like 95% YouTube experience is on my desktop or my laptop here, which is wired into my monitor. Anyways, I see there a very, very strong appeal for YouTube Premium if you watch on mobile, because you can close the app and have it still play in the background. You can close your phone and still have it play. I think that's huge. I really enjoy that. I just don't watch enough YouTube on my phone for that to be relevant to me. I think if you don't, I do have Spotify though for music. If you don't have Spotify or something for music, then YouTube would also be big for the premium, because you can like listen to music on there as well. So I see the appeal. I just don't know if it's for me. And I need to cut down costs where I can. Okay, I see the RJ Barrett news. Brandon, not only did I see it, I have a really good video that you should check out that discusses the RJ Barrett news. It's actually on a channel called Amateur Sports. You're subscribed to it, I think, because you're commenting here. I recommend going to go check that out and see if you like it. And 13 minutes of conversations around there. 2 beers a week instead of 4. 4. Yeah, I only have 4 a week for sure. Yeah. Max 4. Oh, yeah. That is probably an area in which I could save a lot of money. But I also do enjoy my time off with my friends. So I try to look for other ways to cut it. What Damn. I really don't watch the videos on my channel. There's just reports that the Raptors are expected to be seeking the RJ Barrett trade in the summer, which doesn't come as a surprise at all. So I spoke about it on the channel today. So if you want my thoughts on that, wait to the end of the stream and then go to the video. Yeah, and you might enjoy it. You might enjoy it. Yeah, it's true, McLovin. I guess I could just, what did the U.S. not the health minister. Forget the term. I forget her title. But when asked about it on a news segment, her advice for people who wanted cheaper eggs was to buy chickens and get eggs themselves without having to go to a store. Yeah, that's everyone's got time for that and the resources to do that for sure. Is there a way to keep RJ? Yeah, you just don't trade him, right? You can do that. He is a good player after all. But do you want to maximize the Scotty Barnes and Brandon Ingram duo? In that case, you probably will have to move somebody. The cost per egg of having the estimated cost per egg of having a chicken coop at home is about $5 per egg. I don't spend that much on eggs. I spend probably $5 per 12 carton. So having a chicken coop to produce an egg for $5 per egg. Now, I'm not going to say Zan James a liar, but I would personally want to verify the information myself. But in this case, Zan James give me no reason not to trust this information. $5. I don't know if that factors in the opportunity cost as well. The time it takes to do that on top of things. But yeah, I'd probably just rather go to the store and buy them for cheaper and not have a 25% tax on my livelihood. That's something I'd want to do. You'd trade Scotty plus pick number 4 for Flag? Well, I'll tell you who wouldn't trade pick number 4, or wouldn't trade Flag for Scotty pick number 4. Whoever ends up first for the draft. Raps VE, I have chickens. It's not worth it unless you just enjoy having chickens. That's good to know. First-hand info. I don't have chickens. I don't plan on ever owning chickens. I do plan on eating 2 eggs plus egg whites every day. I don't really want to, get the chickens to do it and get them myself. So I already don't have a lot of free time. I don't want to be all of a sudden looking at some fucking chickens. I mean, the amount of goddamn coyotes in my area too. The chickens gonna be gone. I mean, I live in an apartment too. I couldn't even feasibly own chickens. What? Yeah. What about the people in apartments? They didn't consider that. I guess I could just buy my own chickens, right? Like they're saying to do. But I live in an apartment, so what do I do? What do they do? A lot of people live in apartments. How do I get chickens here? Maybe I should make friends with somebody who has a house who has their chickens and buy off them. Maybe that's what we should do instead. Yeah, let's undercut the farmers in the grocery stores. Let's spend way more time doing it. Let's just shut down the fucking economy. Fuck it. Let's just do that. You sell them $3 per dozen. Oh, goddamn. Give me the Addy, bro. I'll buy up some stock. They don't cost $3 per dozen at grocery stores in Toronto. No way. San Diego's a weed-smoking Canadian running a sustainable agricultural startup in Malta. Well, I think that is trustworthy. Yeah, I do think so as well. If they get a top 3 pick, they will trade RJ. Okay. I think, Brandon, I think we're a little bit off of the valuation of RJ Barrett. I will walk to whatever city is offering a top 3 pick for RJ Barrett. If somebody offers a top 3 pick for RJ Barrett, I will personally take it upon myself to walk to that city, be it New Orleans, Washington. I will walk there in order to make that deal happen for the good of everybody that is a fan of the Toronto Raptors. I will walk there. That is how badly I would want to trade RJ Barrett for top 3 pick. Sadly, RJ Barrett is not worth a top 7 pick, 8. I'm not sure. Maybe around 8. Maybe around 8 could be, depending on the team. But even then, I'm not so sure. Fringe lottery pick, like 1 pick. Like if it's just salary. Yeah, I don't know. Just turned vegetarian. That's true. I do have to pay for everything else in my entire life other than eggs and meat, which is also taxed 25%. But yeah, I guess it would be maybe cheaper. What do y'all eat if you're a vegetarian? I think about it a lot. I'd be starving. I'd be fucking starving. And I would really struggle to get enough protein. I definitely see how I completely understand the arguments that it's a much more sustainable diet for the world, the betterment of the world, to be vegan and such. I just think about it, man, I would be starving and I wouldn't get enough protein. Like, there are some very high protein, like, vegan meals for sure. It just seems really difficult. I don't know. Maybe one day. I could do it. Plant-based meat. Plant-based meats, the ones I've seen are very bad for you. Like, very fatty. That's my gripe with it. But I could see myself doing it one day, I suppose. Maybe I could do it one day. But I'm not there yet. If it becomes a worldwide issue on sustainability, I could see myself doing it for sure. But at the time, at this moment, it'd be very difficult. Be very difficult. Not impossible though. Scotty Barnes, point guard. The dream is over. Scotty Barnes is not a point guard. He will not be an NBA point guard. We're Nate D. Unfortunately, we're moving past this. He is not going to be a point guard. It's not good for the team. It is not good for him. Both get worse when he plays point guard. Got to move. Can't have it. What do you do when the chickens when the winter comes? That's a good question. I don't know. Yeah, I live in an apartment, so I can't have chickens. So what do I do? I guess people who live in apartments didn't vote for him, so they don't really give a shit. Might be. It's possible. You live in an apartment. You're in a city. And you probably didn't vote for him, so they, F you. Dick to be revalued in tweets. Yes, I did see the injury to Grady Dick. Some Raptors news today, actually. Jared Rhoden got the two-way contract after it was left vacant by Orlando Robinson, who got a guaranteed contract for the rest of this season. He's been playing well, so good for him. Gets the money to the end of the year. The Raptors get a top 3 pick in the lottery. Well, they're definitely trading. I think they could get a 14th overall pick, and I think they'd try to trade somebody. Yeah, a lot of teams would view RJ as a negative asset. I would agree there, unfortunately. Maybe not negative. I don't know about negative anymore. In New York, he was certainly a negative asset. I can see teams not being interested in the skill set he brings. I don't know about negative asset, but yeah, I'm sure a lot of them aren't interested and would see him as a neutral asset. Is YouTube ruining your income? Not that I'm aware of. YouTube is a side hustle for me. It is not my main source of income. If it was, I'd be homeless. I haven't noticed any hits to my YouTube ad revenue, so I'm not sure. I love RJ with current contract. He's about a 15th pick with current apron rules. I think that's fair. Sell everything, buy a van, and go in the woods, live off the land. You still need money to do. You still need money to do these things. There's a big investment that needs to be made up front. I can't just sell my house and buy a van. I don't own property. I might never own property because it's so goddamn expensive. So, yeah, I guess I just got to grind. For sure. You become vegetarian, you got to eat Indian, Buddhist, Chinese food. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, one day. I'm not there yet. To be fair, there is a vegan place called Fresh that I'm sure many of you have heard of. It's a chain. They make a mean 9-layer burrito. Just mean 9-layer burrito. First time I was stunned how good it was, and it was vegan. And not that it was how good it was for being vegan. I was stunned how good it was, regardless of it being vegan or not. Crazy. Luka told Kyrie to leave the organization. He probably didn't do that, Mr. Bro. Yeah. Nice sounds. Torturous, no eggs. I mean, I like meat. I like cheese. I like all this other stuff. So I'm not there yet. Again, I could see myself doing it one day, if needed for society. But we are not there as of yet. Yeah, if Mr. Bro said it, then I definitely believe it, right? What do you take me for, Mr. Bro? Phoenix got sentineled. Mr. Bro got sentineled. Oh, I tried to sentinel. Maybe he's just covering it up, but I did. I can't recall a time. I forget when. No, I did get sentineled once. And I got sentineled in front of my friends. I had to play it off like I did what Mr. Bro just did, and it worked. But Sentinel has done a great job of teaching people to double, triple, quadruple, quintuple check that the source is accurate before believing stuff. It really has done great things for basketball discourse. I'm not even joking when I say that. But guys, the game has begun. That's true. Pescatarian, you get fish and stuff. I do like fish. Yeah, again, I'm not doing it, but I could do it. First bucket goes to Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and we are underway in Orlando as these teams take each other on once again. Joey Walter has the ball slip out of his hands. I'm actually going to try today to get time up on screen for you guys. KSP is nice. Not this season. Not really. Here's Banchero in the corner to starting in the game. Corey Joe. Shout out Canada. KCP mid-range. 4 points for KCP. Oh, shit. Walter starting the game in the absence of Grady Dick was hyperextended his knee and bruised his tailbone and possibly minor concussion. Nah, he passed concussion protocol. Pirtle, floater doesn't go. Barnes rebound tipped out to Walter. Quickly with it. Dumps it out to Barrett for 3, and R.J. Barrett gets Toronto started. All-time starting 5. Lowry. Siakam, Bosch, Kawhi. Probably Vince, but maybe DeRozan. Quickly with the right. Wow, he was either really short on that floater or really long on that lob. Here's Corey Joe for 3 off the mark. 4-3 for the Raptors. Shout out Corey Joe keeping the career going. And there's Quickly at the rim. And that floater was much better and gets it to drop. Banchero moving his way to the rim. Barnes, solid defense. Could not get the stop, though. Already to the rim and 1. Positive start here for the Raptors. The scoreboard is not working. Let's fix that. Antonio Davis over Bosch. Disagree, but it's obviously subjective. Chris Bosch, my first Raptors jersey, believe it or not. I don't particularly like him, but my first basketball jersey when I was 4. Chris Bosch. Corey Joseph for 3, off the mark. Raptors up 7-6. Don't waste too much pen and paper. Well, I stole this from work, so that's okay. I didn't pay for any of this. Jacoby Walter for 3. Oh, the scoreboard's still not working, is it? There we go. Do I think the Raptors do a great job of defending Banchero? I mean, Banchero's not that good, so I don't think you got to do anything special. But, yeah, he's struggled in the Raptors matchups, so Barnes is doing something right. When a guy has an excuse to be rested, I am dumbfounded the Raptors have not taken that excuse. 100%. Like, Pirtle could just sit out these entire games. Scotty could sit out some games. Absolutely agree with you. Serge over Bosch. No. I love Serge, but come on. Bosch, multi-time All-Star. Also now in the Hall of Fame. Not for what he did with the Raptors, but could have with the Raptors. Definitely not Serge. Wendell Carter can't finish off the glass. Barnes, nice pass forward to Walter. Strong move to the rim, but not as strong of a finish. Misses there. Banchero fouled there by Barrett. It's too ethical right now. I agree it's too ethical at the moment. You gotta dive in. You've got what, 21 games left, including today. You gotta dive in. Wagner lays in off the lob there. 10-10. 7:55 to go in the first. Barrett to Barnes. Now Pirtle dishes off to Quickly, who loses the ball. Banchero to Wendell Carter. Content to let him shoot, Raptors, today, once again. Wagner's pass deflected away and it's out of bounds. It'll be a magic ball on the sideline. Jamario Moon was your first Raptor, dude. That's funny. I want to find one day a Jamario Moon jersey at a thrift store or something. I think that'd be hilarious. I'm on the hunt. Walter under the rim, fouled hard by KCP. And he's shaking up a little bit. Still on the ground. Still on the ground. Now he's on his way up. He's going to head to the free throw line here. God, I have a goddamn headache. I have no notes so far. I have nothing to write here. Yeah, KCP did get paid pretty well. I mean, it made sense. It just he hasn't performed up to what the expectations were this season. So I see Walter getting the nod here to start. Makes the first free throw there. Jacoby needs to make the most of his chance to start. I wouldn't say so. He could stink it up and score. I mean, he's already scored, but he could score 0 points. Not like they'd cut him or anything. It'd be nice if he did play well, though, for sure. If you guys are enjoying the stream, by the way, please make sure you do hit the like button. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel as well if you are new. Support our content over here. The only basketball jersey I ever owned was a Julius Irving. So Dr. J Hardwood Classics jersey. Costs like $500. $500 for jersey, man. If you're going to own one, what a jersey to own. Barnes for 3. Off the mark. Pirtle wrestles down the rebound and puts it in. 6:25 to go in the first. Raptors up by 3. Solid start. Carter out to Caldwell Pope. Flips it up top to Banchero. Drives past Walter and finishes at the rim. And then a timeout called by the Raptors. Not really sure why. Feels like the Raptors have been fine so far, but it is a timeout nonetheless. Okay, I'm going to try something crazy here. I'm going to try and get the score, like the exact time of my game up on stream here. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if it's possible to do this. You won't see me doing it, but I can't even find the thing I need to do this. There we go. All right, you cannot see the screen. That is okay. But I am working in the background right now to see if I can do this. Let me see. Oh, damn. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do this right now. Let me see. Let me see. Let me try something. Let me try something. I'm going to try and get the time on the screen for you so it's easier to follow along. Is there a better food bromance than bread and cheese? Better combo. I mean, meat and bread. I don't know. I like meat and bread. Tez Trelon, what's going on? Yes, I do remember. Welcome back. Hope you've been well. Thanks for joining us today. I haven't done the door shot. I will do the door shot. Popeyes would definitely slap right now. In fact, one might say it always slaps. Okay, I'm struggling to get this to work at the moment. Now, okay, it is not working. It is not working right now. Working on getting you the game clock right now. Oh. Hang on. I might actually have it here. I'm missing part of the game. Hang on. We might be onto something. We might be onto something here. What time we got? 5:37, 6, 5. No, not working there. No, also not working. I'm trying here. I am trying here. Sorry. I think it'll be worth it if I can solve this. It will be so worth it. I don't think it's gonna work. Thought I was onto something here. All right, let me try something else. Not buying rare products for a while. Yes, I'm also trying to stop myself from doing that as well. Where I can. So, trying to stop myself from doing that as well. Oh, ignore that. Don't think we got this. I don't think we're going to get this to work. Damn. I had a good idea. It isn't going to work. All right. I'm going to lock back in. Anybody tried Jersey Mike's? I've had it. It's good. It's good. I got Subway craving myself. Jersey Mike's is better. I got some Subway coupons in the mail yesterday. Walter would come back. He throws it down there. (15-14) Raptors. Banchero goes to the rim. He's shot deterred there by Robinson. Wendell Carter gets the rebound and turns it over to Walter. Very poor pass there. I got problems with a few Americans, but America, you're all okay. Y'all are okay. Banchero with a steal there. Puts in the corner to Tristan Da Silva, who nails it and puts the Magic up 17-15. Low-scoring game here. once again. Top 3 subs. I really like Belly Buster's Submarine. There's one on King Street, which is open really, really late. So if you're out late in that area, which I sometimes am, it's nice to grab a sub on the way home. Lambo's subs, also really, really good. Much more authentic ingredients and really tasty. I would definitely recommend going there. Other than that, I don't really have strong opinions. I don't venture out to many different sandwich shops. I make a mean sandwich. Shed, that's travel. Travel's there. Black to Batadze. Back to Anthony Black. Open for 3. Doesn't go. Anthony Black, high pick, has struggled since getting drafted into the NBA. I was a big fan of him pre-draft. Just hasn't really worked out. Mobo to Shed. Belly Buster's decent, a little pricey. Compared to everything else, it's fine, I guess. But I really like it. If you're ordering it, I don't know if you're in store. I don't think it's that bad. Their like Uber Eats prices are ridiculous. If that's your experience. De Silva has it knocked away by Barrett. Barrett being disruptive on defense so far. All right, one last heave at getting the scoreboard up on screen. Let me see if I can do this in the background here. All right, let's do this. All right, let me try to get the scoreboard up. One last effort. Not sure I'm going to get this to work. I'm trying though. No. Giving up. It ain't going to work. Can't get it to work. $16 for a foot long assorted. Okay, that is a little pricey. Yeah, that's a little pricey. I always get the super stack when I'm there. The issue, I guess, is that you're paying $16, but you don't get like extra stuff on the side. Whereas, like, if I go to another like fast food place, I can get, I guess, it'd be like $20. I don't know. Takeout's goddamn expensive now. I don't get much of it anymore. Clueless. I'm sorry you don't like my takes on sandwiches, Dennis. I personally haven't ventured out to many. Like I said, I'm not hunting down I'm not hunting down these sandwich shops. It's kind of just if I'm around, I go, hey, I could go for a sandwich. Chipotle peppers and pickles. I'm going there. Well, I'm not the same, I guess. I don't know if Lambo's has Chipotle peppers. I don't think Belly Buster's does. So, yeah, sorry I'm not completely aware of who has Chipotle peppers and who doesn't. Sorry. Oh, sorry, that was different. Man, you both are the same Avi. All right, that was Dak Canadian. My bad. Oh, Chipotle sauce, they have it. Yes, Chipotle sauce sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes goes on my sub. Wagner was a tough 3 out of the timeout here. Yeah, you don't know basketball. All right, man. Just leave that. You clicked the video. You're subscribed. I don't know what to tell you. Mobo to the rim, blocked there by Isaac, and Robinson couldn't get the putback. Anthony Black with a steal. Wagner has it now, defended by Barnes. 2:02 to go in the first. You guys are the same avenue. It's throwing me off, that Canadian. My apologies. 1:56 to go. It's the orange with the D. I at the same time, it was tough. I had some arugula salad, apple slices, cookies, and I feel a bit tired. Minutes ago, I walked from my home last night. Time Raptors magic there. Arugula salad sounds pretty good. Utah Jazz are fearless on their tanking methods. They're doing it right, man. They're doing it right. You don't have to change your profile. It just threw me off there. Just bad timing. Mobo to Barnes, and he travels, turns it over. Feels like we've had quite a few turnovers here. Am I wrong? Oofa. 10 turnovers. So I think Adam Silver investigates tanking shenanigans. Maybe in a way, he's got a team on that. Black for 3, cannot convert once again. Quickly, sidestep 3 is off the mark in the hands of Isaac, so very, very low scoring. Wagner has his three-pointer blocked by Lawson. Getting to the rim, laying it up, and getting the bucket off the goaltend. A.J. Lawson had a cardio stat line 2 days ago, but hey, today he's got a block, and he's got 2 points. Love that. Has any team been punished for tanking ever? Yeah, I don't know what the punishment is. I forget, though. You can't just sit guys out over and over and over again. Like, you can't just make it. You can't just not play a guy. And you also can't have both your all-stars sit out. If you have 2 all-stars, they can't both sit out the same game. Something like that. It's crazy that we've come to this, but I guess the NBA really had an issue with it. So struggles on offense so far in the first quarter of the game. It started out okay, but it's completely dried up in the second half of this quarter. Just continuing to struggle to create advantages with this group. Barnes launches a 3, early shot clock, 2-for-1 situation, doesn't go. Mobo does well to get the rebound and throw it off of Isaac. Keep the possession. So Barnes trying to make use of the 2-for-1. I mean, I guess it would have had like 8 seconds if they didn't get the rebound there on the next possession, but still. Oh, and there we go. Redeems himself. Barnes, nice pass there to Pirtle underneath. And finishes off the glass. Raptors 21-19 down. Shot clock, game clock separated by about 3 seconds here. So it won't be much time for the Raptors to do anything. Possibly at the end of this possession. But it's Wagner off the glass and fouled. So he'll be heading to the line. Raptors will have 13 on the game clock, assuming they get possession after this. If a team sits all-stars or hides injury information, they get fined $100K, which is nothing for an NBA team. Yeah, I'd rather have a better shot at Cooper Flag if I'm, an owner that can afford that. I'll pay 100K for a better shot at Cooper Flag from time to time. At the end of the quarter, I will attempt the door shot. Today's the day. Today's the day it goes in. Today's the day I make the door shot, everybody. God, I have a headache. I'm trying to shake it. Wagner goes 1 of 2. Gives the Raptors 13 seconds. Quickly over half court, 10 seconds. There's still time. There's still time. But he draws a foul from Anthony Black on the 3. So we'll head to the line for 3 shots. All right. It worked out there. Call bank. I don't think I can bank from here. The door is open. I don't think I can bank. I will not be going for the bank. Jared Rhoden actually about to check in for the Raptors. Recently signed a 2-way deal after his 10-day contract expired. You're no longer allowed to use 10-day contracts at the moment. Rhoden was trying to check in, but it's 3 free throws, so he can only check in after the second one, so he has to remain. That's Ben Taylor at the wrestling back there. Ben Taylor putting in the work. Quickly, second free throw is also good. Makes it a 1-point game. Chance to tie the game up with 7.7 seconds to go here. The Raptors going to get a good look at Jared Rhoden for the rest of the season. Actually, I'm not sure how many games. I think I read he's only allowed to feature in like 11 more games. Anyways. 9-5 are pretty good. Wagner over half court after quickly made 3 of 3. And then he's called for the travel, 1.7 seconds. The Raptors a chance for more than enough time for a catch and shoot here. Let's see what they do with this. Thank you, Tech, today. I feel like I'm getting babied. Rhoden gets one up at the buzzer, and it hits the front rim and away. All right. Not great because of the turnovers, but low scoring. Too many turnovers, really. That's the issue right now. But it's 22-22 after 1. Magic and Raptors both bottom 5 in offense in the league, so I guess it does make sense a little bit. Zan James, I'm 3 beers down, newly single. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry to hear that. Do it for the ghost of John Cena before he joined forces with the dark side with The Rock. Yes. That was a whirlwind of a sentence, but I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you're doing okay, man. John Cena did turn heel, though. Incredible sequence for the WWE. They always got something cooked up. All right. Door shot. Let's do it. I have yet to christen the new net. I'm trying. I've yet 0 of 6 on the new net. I think I've missed like 8 in a row as a whole. Yeah. Come on. Today's the day. Today's the day. Oh, I want that one back. I hesitated as I went up. And, yeah, you could tell I snatched it and not even fucking close. That was the worst. That was the worst attempt I've had. That by far was the worst attempt I've had. I've been getting better until today. That was firmly a representation of the yips. I super hesitated as I went up. And yeah, it's almost like I tried to stop myself from shooting as I was shooting, and I didn't even shoot it properly. No. That was a firm case of the yips. It counts. It's got to count. I'm sorry. I will make. I gotta make one next time. Thursday, I'll make it. Thursday, I'll make it. Maybe I'm not left to edit. I see the video of the. I did not see Swami the video of the anthem at the WWE event in Toronto. Good though. I mean, how loud was it? They couldn't even hear the anthem. Well, they should have done it louder. Big cuck Pat McAfee didn't like how the Canadians treated everything. Fuck you. Yeah, imagine how an American would feel of their country if somebody else was threatening their country's sovereignty. Like, just fucking imagine how they would act. Elbows up, everybody. Keep them elbows up. Quickly at the line. And after making 3 in a row to end the first, misses his first free throw there. 20 the next shot. Thank you for your faith in me, Tech, today. I seriously just did not shoot that one properly. If I get another attempt, I'm just gonna miss that one as well. You don't want me to take another one. But sure, yeah, like, as I'm shooting, I'd want it to stop, and then it left my hand. I tried to, stop it, but the damage was done. Quickly misses both free throws there. Huh. Anthony Black over half court for the Magic. Dumps it off to Wagner. Going at Roden here. Shoves off him a little. Has open shot in mid-range. Does not finish. Quickly on the rebound. Taking it up court. Has some space. Good screen off ball by Pirtle, but another miss by Quickly. And the game is still stuck at 22-22. De Silva to nobody. Thrown out of bounds. Sloppy game overall. I think both teams are bottom 5 on offense, and you can tell. Barnes in the paint to Pirtle. Floater doesn't go. Another good look. Man, all these good looks. Not going. Here's Batadze to Wagner. And shot goes up and is good. Wagner is really good. Wagner is very good. Best player in the Magic is Franz Wagner. Barnes off the glass. Sorry, goes up in close, and it's off the rim and away. Another decent look there, and the Raptors still cannot convert. It's really, the scoreboard's not up. Apologies. He didn't miss anything until that Wagner bucket, though. Tate fouled there by Pirtle, and it's side out of bounds. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, please make sure you have hit that like button. Support the channel. If you're new, make sure you're subscribed as well. Check out the videos I have as well on the channel. I have another video coming out later this week. We also have a couple more streams to go this week. I'll be live on Thursday and on Friday. I think that's the Raptors schedule. Sorry, apologies. It's Friday and Saturday the Raptors play. So we have 2 days off after this, actually. So I'll be live on Friday and Saturday this week. So there will be a video that comes out on Thursday for sure, because that's a day off for the Raptors as well. No video tomorrow, though. Wagner, defended well by Roden. Quickly has it. Quickly trying to go at Isaac. Gets it off to Robinson. Kick out to Roden. Open for 3. Off the mark. Lead pass by De Silva to Wagner, who throws it down. It's a 4-point game. I think when you give Scotty a player like Ingram who's going to take away a lot of attention, we're going to see a much better version of Scotty Barnes again. It's just, Clearly, as the focal point of the offense and the focal point of the defensive strategy, he has struggled to adapt this season. Don't think it'll never get there. I don't think it can never get there, but it's not a great audition as the focal point on offense. But I'm happy they. I'm not. Sorry, I'm not upset they gave it a go. I'm not upset they gave it a go. Roden cuts to the rim, finishes off the Barnes pass. Barnes is still effective in many other ways. Roden is looking solid here. Yeah, I agree with you, Ronnie. Like the shot quality isn't good enough. 26-24. Wagner to Banchero, who's back in the game. Spins through a couple Raptors and finishes at the rim. Tough shot there. Out to Roden. The good news is the Raptors are much better when, or the Raptors are better when Barnes plays when he doesn't. The on-off ratings are telling. They are better when he plays. Cannot say the same about the guy on the other team that Barnes is currently matching up with. His team is way better when he's off the floor. Like, way better when he's off the floor. Barnes is at least impacting positive play and continues to do so. Anthony Black, through some contact, finishes the rim. Some Magic fans haven't been particularly pleased with Anthony Black this season. Did I see the report? OG Anunoby's contract is likely to be one of the worst contracts in the league in 3 years. I did not. I also disagree. All right, timeout's been called. I actually need to get some more water here, so I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Do not go anywhere. Drop a like while I'm gone. We back. OG's really good, and the cap will go up. I don't think it'll be one of the worst in the league. Joel Embiid is going to be might be the worst in the league in that time, to be honest. Yeah, it's true. It's a good point, Swami. It depends how his knee surgery goes. If the knee surgery solves the issue, then yeah, he's back to MVP level. But If it doesn't, yeah, that's the worst contract in the league potentially down the line. Barrett, nice move to the rim. Finishes well with the right there. His offhand. How do I watch the game if it's not on TSN? Well, it is on TSN, so I'm watching on TSN today. If it's not on TSN, it's on Sportsnet. It's only on those two channels, so I have both those to watch the games. Deflected away, and off the Magic miss. It's out of bounds, a little bit sloppy there from the Raptors. 30-28, 7:23 to go in the second. Low scoring, man. Low scoring. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you've hit the like button as KCP, another midi drops for him. Make sure you guys have checked out the merch as well if you've not done so. We've got merch for the channel with a link at the top of the description. Hats, stickers, and shirts. You guys will love if you grab a piece, and it supports the channel big time. Support me through these expensive times by grabbing yourself some merch. As Lawson connects from the corner. Shout out Canada. Shout out the Canadians. Speaking of Canada, here's Corey Joe to KCP. Now Wagner. He responds with a corner three of his own. If Philly offered the Raptors the 2025 first-round pick on draft night to eat the Embiid contract, would you do it? Depends what our pick is. Oh, if they offered us their pick for him to take Embiid, I'd do that. I'd do that. They wouldn't do that though. Yeah, take Embiid for free, sure, why not? Let's pray. Banchero for three opens it up to a 5-point lead for the Magic, 38-33. Shed, pass to Barrett there, bro. Not there, man. Stolen by Banchero. And going past some contact and making it 40-33. Timeout, maybe? Timeout, maybe? No? If Philly gave us their top 6 pick and Embiid, I would say yes. Yeah, I would say yes. Please, thank you. RJ to the rim, off the glass, doesn't go. Robinson gets the miss and is stripped. Magic defense forcing turnovers here. Caldwell Pope for three. Thankfully doesn't go. How many turnovers is that for Toronto? Shed going at the rim, drawing the and one. Big play there by Shed. Feels like Shed's always got a big play in him. He is always ready to make a big play. How many turnovers? 13 already. So -9 on turnovers. So he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. And is that a lane violation? That would they call a lane violation? I'm not sure. I don't know what they call, but Shed is taking it again after missing. He's going to get another shot at it. Lane violation is something that does not get called. What are those rules that gets called in high school but not the NBA? And now Shed is called for the foul as Corey Joe is bringing up the floor. It's 40-36 here. Embiid ain't retiring. He's got that money. He is gonna. There's too much. That's too much money to retire. He'll be working to get back the whole time. KCP, tough shot for two. Mobo with the contest. Great job by Mobo. Really enjoying Mobo's disruptive nature on defense. RJ for three. and cans it for a 1-point game. Nice 6-0 run there. You may say tanking lineup with Mobo, Robinson, Shed, Barrett, and Walter, but they're making plays here. Barrett gets the rebound off a magic miss, and it's knocked away by Caldwell Pope, but the Raptors have the possession here to take a lead when it looked like the Magic could have opened things up. That three went up by KCP to make it an 11-point game. Instead, 6-0 run the other way, and it's a 1-point game. Things move fast. Robinson, handoff to Walter. Goes past Howard, a little too easily, you know. Mobo underneath, man, you got to score that. Man, you have got to score that. That's the next level for Mobo. Needs to refine his touch a little bit more at the rim. Refine his touch and become more confident with his finishes. He's a go-to. Mobo, I think, is a very good defender. I am looking forward to seeing that grow. But, yeah, needs to make those layups. Mobo got hit in the face there, though, so looks like he's bleeding. Will never not stun me. Just the use of these Gatorade towels so frivolously. To ruining them. I mean, they've got an endless supply, but still, it's crazy to me. Just crazy to me. Oh, for sure. Mobo, operates really well as a 4 on defense, but he's not good enough on offense to play him there. So he needs to get better on offense so we can play him there more justifiably. That usually gets called, by the way. Mobo got hit in the face there. That usually gets called. Yeah, their touch is not soft. Agree with you, Swami. Robinson is just kind of a Band-Aid for the rest of the season at the 5. Wouldn't say I'd be shocked if he made the roster next year, but I'm not sure he will. I don't think he will. .355 to go in the second. We're just making sure no blood is on the court here after Mobo caught a limb to the face. Yeah, he's indecisive on ball. I'm agreeing with you, Kobe. Yeah, RJ was great 2 days ago, and he's been great here as well. Freddie Gillespie 2.0. Well, we'll see. Gillespie was great in his half season. He was just horrific in the summer after, for some reason. Horrific. Yeah, it will be another DMP for Chris. Writing should be on the wall. He ain't coming back next year. Barnes spinning off of Banchero, misses, but gets his own miss and puts it in. All right. Last time I checked, Freddie Gillespie was playing in Belgrade, in Serbia, for Red Star. Red Star Belgrade. 8-0 run by the Raptors. Corey Joe, another make there. A little bit of a Raptor killer. Shout out Canada. Former Raptor, of course. Former champ, of course. Not with the Raptors. Barnes for 3. There we go. Scotty Barnes drills it. Raptors back in the lead. 44-43. Still relatively low scoring here. Reverse tanking. Our rookies are going down with the injuries. RJ active hands there again. Corey Joe pass quickly. Long 2 is also good. Corey Joe tearing us up, man. Bull is not good. Agreed. If Bull is good, he wouldn't be bouncing around teams like he is. Yeah, his stats have been fine lately. I'll concede, but no, he's not good. If they bought up Boucher, they could have another 10-day on this team. Like, what does that really do, though? There wasn't much need to buy out Boucher. He hasn't had a chance for. He's been in the league. He's been on a lot of teams in the league. He's had his chances. Sometimes guys don't get chances because they're not good and don't deserve them as well. Like, it ain't charity out here. Yeah. Attitude isn't very good. Ball knowledge isn't too good. Defensively, he should be way better than he is. Yeah, if he was good, he'd have a home. Yeah, his stats lately, I'll concede. His stats, not concede, but yeah, definitely his stats lately have looked good, but it's also for like a disastrous Suns team who's losing every game. Did I pick him up in my I might have him in my fantasy team right now. I have a bye because I won my fantasy league regular season. I have a bye this week, so let me see. Yeah, I have a bye week. Yeah, Bull is currently on my roster. Yeah, stats lately have been pretty good. The reason I have him on my team at the moment. I'm halfway through a Luka Doncic conspiracy video about why he got traded to the Lakers. Yeah, ultimately, it's fun theories that don't add up. Schroeder has seriously been passed around. Schroeder been passed around like a blunt at a house party, man. He's making it everywhere. Everyone's getting a little hit. But hey, Detroit's a solid destination for him. They needed a bit of guard depth. They're good. They're going to be in the playoffs. It's a good little fit. A rental car. Moses Brown playing better. Well, yeah, like sure, starting for a team. He's putting up like okay numbers, but he was a fill-in because all three of their centers were injured. But I think his 10-day contract expired, did it not? Schroeder's hoop trade legend. That's funny. De Silva for 3 as we're back here, and the Magic lead by 4. Yeah, the Mavericks didn't believe Luka Doncic was worth the Supermax because they thought his game would deteriorate over the course of that Supermax and decided it was better to trade him. Now, why? Well, that's wrong. It is plausible for them to have come to that conclusion. What is inexcusable is the lack of return they received for him. And what is inexcusable is that Nico Harrison only talked to one team and didn't get the max could have gotten from that one fucking team. Knicks who needed center like to pick up Moses Brown. It's just a fill-in. It's not a guy that should or would get playoff minutes for that team. Yeah, being a Mavs fan right now, your whole world exploded in like 30 days, pretty much. Crazy. Like, they make the trade, world's falling apart. Anthony Davis gets hurt his first game. Team lose a bunch of games. All the centers get hurt. Kyrie Irving tears the ACL. crazy. Why isn't he good? Well, he's your GM, so you got to trust like his call and see how it plays out. But his job certainly in a year's time could be in jeopardy. Let's see, look at him. So Magic challenged this one here because they think it went off of Barrett. From that angle, it did not look like R.J. Barrett touched it. I am very much not seeing an angle conclusively saying R.J. Barrett touched this ball. We'll see. Sumaya, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Well, I was saying it does go off Barrett. I did not see that. I didn't see a lot of replays, but I did not personally see that. They're not happy with the call, the Raptors, but it is what it is. You know, you want me to talk about Embiid? I have a full video on the channel where I talk about it. Y'all gotta watch the videos. I talk about these things. I talk about the Bears. I talk about the Embiid rumors. Wagner hounded here by Barrett. Looking to get one back here. He's locked in. Wagner zips the pass over, but it's stolen by Barnes. Cuts off the passing lane. At the rim finds Pirtle, who's fouled. No. How the fuck are they saying that's on the floor? They call that on the floor? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God. I just fucking hate it when it's a pass that's leading into a shot. Like they obviously have just taken away 2 points by making that foul. But it's not a shooting foul. Absolute ridiculous rules in this fucking league, some of them. RJ3, bang, once again. Talking a bit of shit to the crowd as well. Thank you, Mike James. I'm glad you do watch videos. Sixers in a worse place than Mavs are. Tell you who's in a worse place. The Phoenix Suns. Wagner to the rim again. And he's called for the charge. R.J. Barrett drawing it. R.J. locking in right now. R.J. been, Jack just said, Toronto's best player. Great job. He's locked in. Don't make him mad. Don't poke the bear. Phillips, I'm just hoping the fouls don't drag out the game. They did 2 days ago. Big time. Big time. I like Barrett. I said in the video today they should trade him in the offseason, but I like Barrett. I think he's a good player. I just don't think it's a really good fit once Brandon Ingram arrives. Is Chris even on the bench? I'm sure he is, but I don't think he's playing. Quickly in the corner to Walter. 5 on the shot clock, and Walter loses it. Shot clock, game clock separated by about a second and a half for the Magic here. They've got De Silva on the ball. To Howard. Back to De Silva for 3. And another one drops for De Silva. A couple threes dropped for this team. 9.1 seconds to go. And Pirtle's on the ground. Are they called a foul here? Walter's got the brain, but some of the execution needs work. But it's understandable for a player of his age. So the 3 is good, but are they calling a foul on Wendell Carter here? They might be. So they're going to look at his defensive hostile act, actually. Well, it wasn't open. I wouldn't say he was open. Walter was closing out. But he's hit a couple already. -8 on turnovers now. Magic kind of suck, man. If they make the playoffs, they're going to get rolled in the first round. They're going to lose in 4. Would I rather ease Missy over Walter? No. Reminder, we drafted Walter to be the best player at his position we could get. Not for one season, but for years to come. So if they wanted to draft the best player for this season, they may have gone in a different direction. But it's not the motivation behind the draft selection. Loose ball foul on Wendell Carter Jr. And since it's in the bonus, it will put Jakob Poeltl at the line. Filipowski, 25 the other night. Listen, I've seen a lot of people put up a lot of stats on tanking teams. It don't mean much to me. What is RJ Barrett's value in a trade they move in the summer? That's a question I have. I don't know. I don't know. RJ won't get the max. RJ won't be asking for the max. I don't know what an RJ trade value looks. I don't know. I'm struggling to try and figure that out myself. Poeltl at the line makes the first free throw. Chance to put this at a 2-point game. RJ's good, but when he has to become more important defensively and a bigger off-ball threat next season with Ingram and Barnes on the team, will he still be this effective? That's the issue. That's the question. Barnes putting pressure on Banchero here. Banchero gets it off to KCP at the buzzer for 3. Horrific defense, man. Like, what the fuck is that? They have 2 seconds. All you got to do is stay in front of them with your hand up. Why is RJ contesting like that? RJ is not asking for a max. Why is RJ reaching in? Like, what benefit does that do? Like, okay, great, you get the steal. Now you have half a second at half court. Like, have some time sensitivity for that play. Like, am I wrong? Half a second, he's like gambling on a passing lane. If you steal it, what do you think you're gonna do with it? Just stay in front of the guy. Don't let him get a shot off. So KCP hits one at the buzzer. Raptors go in down by 5 in the end. Yeah, that don't make no sense to me. Anyways, lose the quarter by 5, and really it's just the turnovers costing the Raptors the most. But we'll cover that in just a second here. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. And when I come back, we got box score, and we'll chat over the halftime. Don't go anywhere while I'm gone. Great time to hit the like button. I'll see you in a couple minutes. Sorry, my dog got a little lonely, so sat on the couch with her for a sec. All right. Let's dive into the box score here. So, from a team standpoint, the offense is much better efficiency-wise than it was in the last game. As you can see, both teams shooting close to 50% from the field, mid-40s from three. Way, way, way better than we saw a couple days ago. The problem for the Raptors right now is stemming from turnovers. They've made 15 turnovers, compared to 7 by the Magic. Now, they've made up a little bit of that in the offensive rebounds. 5 more offensive rebounds compared to the Magic, but they got to take care of the ball much better than they are doing at the moment. And there's a pathway to victory here. We definitely need to wrestle with if winning is right for this team, but the guys they're playing want to win. Barnes kind of filling up a lot of stats here, despite shooting 3 of 9. It's less mid-range, but man, like some of the shots he's getting at the rim, he's just got to be scoring a bit more often than he does right now. But 7 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Jakob Poeltl struggling to get super involved here, was just 6 points. But Barrett's been the MVP for the Raptors so far tonight. Has been disruptive on defense, has been super efficient on offense. 3 of 3 from 3, 6 of 7 from the field, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. We will see if that keeps going. And no turnovers is very nice as well. Quickly struggling to get into this game. He's only got the 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Struggling in the first half on, it was Sunday. I think I said Saturday, but on Sunday, struggled in the first half, had a big second half. So hopefully we get that here today. Joey Walters, 6 points as well, starting in place of Grady Dick. Off the bench, I'm continuing to become confused by Jamal Shedd's lack of minutes. Like, AJ Lawson played fine, gets 11. Like, why is Jamal Shedd only getting 8 minutes and a half? He's good. I don't get it. He's good, and I think he should be playing more than he does. For the Magic, the damage being done by Banchero and Wagner. Not too surprising there. KCP also coming up in some spots as well. But we need to keep some tabs on De Silva, who's 3 of 3 from 3 off of the bench. All right, 4 turnovers for Walter as well. Just like I said, I think he's got a good ball IQ, good sense, making good decisions, but he's a little bit sloppy right now. Just needs to tighten up a lot of his game, but I think he's good. And I'm looking forward to development, and I think it's a good learning curve for him to get the start in a game like today. All right, I'm gonna do the Poeltl now. I have not picked a new player to start the Pirtle with because I don't want to use Mikal Bridges anymore. I probably just have to use Tatum now, unfortunately. I don't like Tatum, but yeah, Bridges has shifted to a guard / forward. I am looking for a specific forward to start off with. So we'll start off with Tatum now. So yeah, we've got forward. I wish he was a bit shorter, but 6'8". Yeah, he's probably not an ideal person for this because he's 6'8". I want a guy who's 6'6" or 6'7". I'll find somebody else. Anyways, we have a player who is 25 or 26, who is he's number 02. Yeah, I needed somebody better than Tatum to use from the start. But anyways, we'll deal with it for today. 6'5" or less, 25 or 26 years old. So I'm going to assume we've got a guard in the Western Conference. Okay. Let's work. I was actually going to guess De'Aaron Fox, but I think he wears either number 1 or number 2, so it won't be De'Aaron Fox. Another player who's 25 or 26. I was going to say John Morant. He wears number 12. It actually could be John Morant. I think John Morant's like 25 by now. Let's try John Morant. He is 25, and this is a great guess because it is a Memphis guard who is 26 years old, who is exactly 6'5". I'm pretty sure Luke Kennard is exactly 6'5" and is 26 years old. Damn, he's 28 and he wears number 10. Wow. Okay, I felt good about that guess. So our player is exactly 26 years old. Our player is exactly 6'5". Our player is a guard on the Memphis Grizzlies, and I should have it right away, but I don't. So let's have a think about this. I don't recall deadline day acquisitions, so they traded Marcus Smart. So it's got to be a player. Well, no, it could be a new player. It could be a new player. Could be a scrub on this team, which would be bad because I wouldn't be able to think about them. They traded Laravia. I'm not sure Laravia is even 25 yet. Or sorry, 26. I don't think he's 26. Anyways, they traded him, so whatever. Memphis, 26-year-old guard. 6'5". It's got to be somebody obvious that I'm not thinking of. Six foot five should be a shooting guard. I know Jaw's not a shooting guard, but it should be a shooting guard. It's Desmond Bane. It's got to be Desmond Bane, right? Okay. Okay. Took me longer than it should have. A lot longer than it should have. But Luke Kennard, I think, was an acceptable guess. Getting it in 4 is acceptable here. The fact that it took me 3 minutes from that point, like probably 2.5 minutes from that point from John Morant to getting Desmond Bane, but I got it. I got it in the end. I'm gonna be confident that the chat got it before me. Let me see. Wow. Well, Military Man had a bunch of guesses, so didn't actually get it. I won't say got it before me. Aldama is like 7 feet tall, so it's not Santi Aldama. Well, it wasn't anyway. Santi Aldama, I believe, is 7 feet tall, or like close. Which surprised me when I saw it, because I didn't think he was that tall. Maybe he's 6'10". He's at least 6'10". He's 7 feet. Yeah, he's 7 feet tall. I just looked it up. You wouldn't believe it, I don't think. I would have said he's like 6'7", 6'8". Santi Aldama does not look 7 feet tall for some reason. Just does not give off 7 foot tall energy. Definitely not. Would I give up IQ and a first for Ja? I'm not sure. I'm not loving John Morant this season. But I feel like you might have to do that. Scotty's our Draymond 2.0. I can't tell you I've thought about what Barnes in a scaled down role kind of looks like, but every time I think about it, I just think about all the skills that you miss out on by taking the ball away from him. Like he's just so talented as a playmaker that I would hate to lose that, you know. How's dinner? I made a chicken thigh sandwich. It was very good. Very good. Doesn't need much. Just a little rotisserie chicken seasoning. I used a bit of mustard as a binder. Chicken thighs are tasty, man. A little bit of Brussels sprouts on the side. Oh, good. Walter's not ready for a lot of minutes. You know what will help him get ready for getting a lot of minutes? Playing minutes right now. Not like we're lasered in on trying to win this game. All right, second half about to begin. RJ Barrett been the man for the Raptors so far tonight, but the Raptors are still down by 5. Can they make something happen second half? IQ hands off to Barrett to get us started. Barrett had some space, but elects to flip it out too quickly with Corey Joe defending. Quickly at the baseline, got a good look, and does not convert. He's struggled so far tonight. I'm not disrespecting how good Draymond Green is, but not as ball dominant as Scotty Barnes should be, in my opinion. Draymond Green. Oh, you're not disagreeing. Draymond Green is very good. Like elite all-time defender. Offensively, great connector. Great piece for that team. Like, very important piece. Was a pivotal piece of a team that won 73 games in a season. Before losing in the final, of course. The Cavs. They went and got KD. But before that, they were still champs before getting KD. They were still a 73-win team before getting KD. And the big reason why is Draymond Green. Not the biggest, of course, but a big reason. His shooting has let him down, though, as his career has gone on. But his defense was elite, top tier, top notch. And switchability. He did reinvent a lot of that position. Part of the reason why I think the NBA trended in this direction of undersized bigs. It's gone back the way of size, but for a while it was trending that way. Pirtle's at the line here. Low-scoring game right now. Hopefully starts to improve a little bit. And both teams are pretty efficient, but low pace, low scoring. Banchero over half court, defended by Barnes. Goes to Wendell Carter. Now Franz Wagner. Good defense by Pirtle to disrupt the shot in tight, and it doesn't drop. Raptors down by 3 and have the ball back. And an air ball there. I don't get why Raps fans want Scotty to have top 2 usage on their team. Because he's really good, and I think the really good players should get the ball a lot. I think he'll look better when the focal point of the offense is Ingram, and he's not the focal point of their defense. I think he'll be better. Good playmaker. Scoring-wise, I think a little bit more off-ball for scoring. But a creator, a lot of on-ball stuff. I mean, we're seeing some of the passes here today. Still gifted in that respect. Like, he was an all-star playing with Siakam last year. Like, that's impressive. That's just my opinion. (54-53). A couple more free throws dropped for the Raptors. Walter this time gets them. And now the Magic looking to respond. Caldwell Pope to Corey Joe. Now in the corner to Wagner. Barrett closes him down. Out to Corey Joe, straightaway three. Finally a miss. Barnes can't handle the rebound, so it's back out to KCP. Wagner steps in from the three-point line. He kicks out to Banchero. A lot of drive and kick here for the Magic. Banchero steps in for mid-range and cannot finish there. Quickly in the paint, kicks out to Barrett. Tough three over Wagner. Don't know about that shot, RJ, but doesn't fall. Banchero passes the screen. Gets the mid-range again. Cross-court pass to Wendell Carter. Corner three is off the mark. Raptors completely content to let Wendell Carter shoot. And he misses there. Quickly for three, and there's the first field goal of the quarter for either team. Wendell Carter again open on the perimeter. Electing not to shoot this time. Wagner has it. Maneuvering through some traffic and drawing the foul and one. I don't know about that call, but it falls regardless. How does he get space to even attempt a shot here? He's a good player, man. Ain't gonna lie. Robinson will check in for Pirtle here. Still on a minutes restriction, so I'm about to check. He has played 15 minutes on 4 fouls. So he'll probably come back in late third here. 57-56 after Wagner converts from the line. Walter to Barrett. Loses the handle. Here come the Magic out the other way in transition. Barnes trying to disrupt, but KCP still gets to the rim, and it's a 3-point lead for Orlando. Walter, fast pace to the other side, misses his layup. And now Wagner picking up the pace. Pass to Banchero. Good ball movement here by the Magic, and Corey Joe converts from the corner for three. Been having a great game tonight. Raptors content to allow some of these threes to fall. The Magic are the worst three-point shooting team in the NBA. But they find themselves down 62-56 here. And a foul on Barnes, so Barnes will go to the line. Excuse me. Pearl will get around 25, 26 mil his next contract. Or min. Yeah, minimum, I think, is the right word there. Whenever he can creep up to 30 or something. Don't think he'll go past 30, but I think he could get close. Barnes rattles in both free throws. Raptors force a turnover here. Turnovers will be key for the second half. Quickly going past a screen by Robinson. Nice screen assist. Quickly gets the easy layup. Caldwell Pope for three. Doesn't go again for Orlando. Barnes has the rebound. Pearl will get lucky 30 and plus. I'm not sure. I feel like high 20s is the right number, but we still have some time to wait and see. Wagner other way. And he's tied up by Robinson. I'm a little bit surprised there wasn't a call there, but it's out of bounds off Robinson. It will be a magic ball. Perhaps we will see if there's a replay here. So Raptors are actually going to look at this. So it went. So they think it went off of Wagner. I think it might have gone off Wagner, to be honest. As we'll see on the slow motion replay. Quickly wanted them to challenge, so they do. And look to get possession back here. All right. We'll see if they are correct. The Raptors are the worst team on challenges in the entire NBA. Maybe they win one here. Oh, Purdy will definitely get a big raise. I mean, 30. We'll see if Raptors are in a position to afford that. They might have to make it happen. Ooh. Pearl's like OG Anunoby, where people think he will get less when in reality his market will be higher based on centers making a lot with lesser stats. Not sure. So another year before an extension has to come into play. Well, I guess they could extend him in the offseason, actually, could they? This commercial sucks. They had to get rid of the Kelly Olynyk commercial. Damn. Pirtle will get paid. Pirtle will get paid. $20 million was a bit of a steal for what we got him for. Agreed. So we could get there. I mean, he's good. I hate the disrespect Raptors fans give him. I think it's probably a case of you don't know ball. If you don't respect Pirtle's game, I think it's a pretty clear tell you don't know ball. Like if you just bitch that he can't shoot threes, they should trade him. You don't know ball. I think it's as simple as that. Yeah, I guess he is expired. They don't extend him in the summer. He should kind of have to try and get something done this summer, which, I mean, he likes in Toronto. He wants to be on a team that's trying to win games. Next year, they will absolutely be trying to be a playoff team, so I don't see why he wouldn't want to be involved with the team next year. So I think something could be worked out. So it's a successful challenge, a rare successful challenge by the Raptors. They win the challenge. They overturn the call. They will have possession on the baseline. Can they make use of this extra possession, we'll call it? Barnes. Nice pass into Pirtle. Great play there. Great distribution by Scotty Barnes once again. (62-62). 6-0 run by the Raptors. Barrett fouls Wagner. Barrett is all up in his shit today. Barrett is being disrupted. Barrett is locked in tonight. Wendell Carter. Pass to KCP is fumbled, but he gets it back. Trying to manufacture a shot at the rim, but Pirtle strips him. Great defense by our rim protector. Barrett to Walter, who fumbles the pass under the rim. Some sloppy play from Walter tonight. There's positive stuff in there, but still a work in progress with plays like that. Butterfingers indeed. Wagner to Banchero. Defended by Quickly. Switch on to Barnes. At the rim. Barnes with the chase down block. Big time play there. Barrett other way. High off the glass. Doesn't go. Barnes rebound. Finds Barrett under the rim. And he's fouled hard by Wagner. Oh, whoa. RJ's got some beef with Franz tonight. He was ready to go after him. He got fouled hard there and looked like he wanted to go fight him afterwards. They've been able to calm him down. They may take a look at this for a flagrant, though. You see this stuff. The players aren't taking it. I don't know how many more examples we need before everyone recognizes that. When you see RJ acting like that, this is not a man who's content to lose this game. So great play by Barnes. Chases down, gets beat, but chases down, makes the big block. Other way, Barrett goes right at Wagner. Misses, but on the rebound, Barnes finds him underneath. Goes up, fouled hard. That's probably a flagrant. Will Ulrich ever be an option at center, you think? I think he'd be getting play time today if he wasn't injured. He's just injured the rest of the year, unfortunately. I would say this is a flagrant. I think this should be a flagrant one. He comes down with excessive force on his head. If it's not a flagrant, I'd be a little confused. But I've been confused plenty by NBA officials in my time. A brouhaha. If it's not a flagrant, Nameless will come in the chat and say Adam Silver made the call so that Miami and Orlando could get a first-round matchup in the playoffs. In the play-in, sorry. Good for business. Did the Raptors ruin the NBA with load management, by the way? Because they were the first to really implement that with Kawhi. And did so successfully. I mean, Kawhi was healthy the entire playoffs, likely as a result of managing the load, we'll call it, during the regular season. Did the Raptors ruin the NBA like that? Well, I like how 3 Raptors players converged on Barrett there as he looked to lose his head. They all went to go calm the guy down. Good work there by the teammates. They're still reviewing it. Still deciding this one. You know, personally, I see 2 replays and can usually make my decision on what the call should be. I don't know why they need to watch it 400 million times. Get second opinions on the headset. Call all the other refs over to make a decision. Bro, just watch it and fucking decide. Spurs are load managing way back. But it's like became popularized by the Raptors. Because, you know, it was very effective. I guess it's more effective when you win without the guy, too. Flagrant 1. All right, flagrant 1. There we go. Oh, shit. I'll be right back. All right, so Barrett, what did he do? Did he miss both? He made one. 6:34 to go in the third. Feels like this game is taking a very long time again. Wagner out of the game here. Barrett has it. Turns around with the left. Another finish. RJ is locked in. This is a big time RJ game. Wendell Carter to Caldwell Pope. Stripped by Pirtle. RJ has it. Pirtle making some big plays too. Shed in the corner for three. Doesn't quite go. (65-62). Great defensive game by Pirtle tonight. RJ's just been so good in both games against Orlando. Tough shot there. So talented as a scorer. Man, it sucks. It sucks that he doesn't just... It's just not a lot of room for him on this team. It genuinely sucks. Oh, Francis 5 fouls. I didn't realize. So, yeah, it makes sense to take him out. Fuck, if he's on 5 fouls, we're probably going to win. That ain't very good. RJ, the most consistent one. Well, that's not saying much. But also, RJ is also not super consistent. Wow, a lot of beef in this game. Pirtle walking over to Wendell Carter. Giving some words. Coaches going to calm it down, but it's a real feisty game tonight, guys. That's another hard fucking foul, man. He got him in the head. That's a dirty play. They're going to look at this as well. That's a dirty fucking play as well. You should review this too. They call it some pearl. Man, Wendell Carter hits him in the head. I like how Matty D is right in front of the refs, producing some propaganda. You see that? I wonder how far they'll go. Like, if they'll look at the initial contact by Wendell Carter with the ref like right in front of him. That's a pro move, man. So Pirtle to Roden and to Walter, and they cut it. That's a flagrant, man. That is absolutely a flagrant one once again. Pirtle goes over, but like not much. That is that's a flagrant, is it not? Wow, tech on Pirtle. Wow, they call common foul on Wendell Carter. Disagree. And then a technical on Pirtle. I also disagree there. 400 techs a game. We're calling that, man. Come on. Wendell should have a flagrant against him for that. Pirtle should have nothing against him. That's some poor officiating. Right after I gave them credit for giving the flagrant on the couple plays before. So KCP makes the technical free throw. So Raptors will now have their free throws. It'll be Walter at the line. Pirtle's not happy about the call here. I wonder if they hadn't given a flagrant a minute before, if they would have given that one. Did they feel hesitant because they didn't want to give two in a row or something? I don't know. Walter at the line anyways. We got to move on. Makes the first free throw. A lot of street clothes on the bench for the Raptors. All the injuries. I see Abaji in a boot. I see Ingram there. I see Grady Dick there. I see Shamshay there, I think. 66-63. Walter at the line. Yeah, Shamshay there as well. Last 3 close. Too many. 4-point game. 5:23 to go. I think this is a long game. Da Silva. Kick out to Howard. I believe they trade up. Shed. Big steal on Howard. Shed. Outside. RJ. Corner 3. This one doesn't go. Walter hauls in the rebound and is fouled. He's going to go to the line. A lot of calls mounting up here. Jay Howard was 11th overall, I think. They took this guy over Lively. Not over Casewell. They took him over Lively. They took him over Hawkins. They took him over Grady Dick. Not a very good pick. I was personally shocked when Howard went that high. And, yeah, it's not been good. Anthony Black went 6th, and I thought that he was really good, but that hasn't worked out either. So sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. Right about Howard, wrong about Anthony Black. 69-63 after the Raptors convert from the line. Watch Jett Howard do something crazy right now. 12-1 run. Banchero misses the rim, and another foul called. When's the last time it's been like 4 minutes since they made a field goal. Howard buried in the depth chart. She doesn't get play time. When he does play, though, he's not that good. Like, I sometimes, you're buried in the depth chart because you're just not very good. Sometimes, yeah, like Reed Shepherd, I'll say is good. Buried depth chart. But also, like, Reed Shepherd's shooting like shit when he does play. So, I don't know. It's tough to say. Oh, we have a visitor. Hi, buddy. That's my dog. Anthony Black, top 6 pick. Yeah, he hasn't played like it. That's for sure. Here's Shed. Defended by KCP. Now Robinson, what a pass. What a pass to Jamal Shed. Easy bucket there. Raptors up 71-64. Man, we're going to win this game, aren't we? We are going to win this game. And we got the Wizards back-to-back coming up. Masai got to get involved. Masai got to get involved right now, man. Masai got to get on the bench and say, take these fucking guys out of the game. The Magic are really bad, though, aren't they? Banchero to KCP. Now, Jett Howard pass. Deflected away by Roden. 71-64. A lot of great defense by the Raptors today. They are really locked in here. I don't think Orlando had a field goal in like 5 minutes. Wagner at the shot clock buzzer doesn't go. Black on the rebound, fouled by Shed as he looked to put it back up. I think they have a bottom 3 offense in the league, the Magic. We're like bottom 5. .343 to go in the third. Black at the line. First free throw is there. Second free throw coming up. You've seen Magic fans upset they took Howard over Grady. I've seen Raptors fans still upset we took Grady over Hawkins, which I think is ridiculous. But I think there's a fair point made on Howard versus Grady Dick. I very much thought that Grady Dick's floor in that draft was the Magic at 11. But for some reason, they went with Jett Howard instead. He's in his second year, so he can still turn things around. I'm not counting him out, but it hasn't been so far seemingly a great selection. I'm going to sleep well tonight. Cam Whitmore. Cam Whitmore's been okay for the Rockets. Rockets are a tough spot to play because they are truly a very deep team. But I don't know if a lot of teams are super regretting letting him drop to 20th overall in that draft. But maybe they will one day. Shed for 3. Bang. Jamal Shed making big plays again. I think for the second day in a row, I'm going to say Jamal Shed should get more play time. Wagner, another chance goes back. The Magic, it's been like 5-6 minutes since their last field goal. Barnes in transition off the glass. Raptors lead by 10. 20-4 run. After all those calls, the Raptors just locked in. They want to win, man. We keep on finding new evidence to support it. The Raptors are trying to win, man. Grady or Keontae George. I'll be honest, I'm not like super locked in on the Jazz. I really like what Grady Dick's bringing. I'm happy to have Grady Dick. Nothing's really compelled me to say, man, we should have taken Keontae George as of yet. And I really like the shooting that Grady Dick brings. I think it's an awesome fit as well. I know Jakob will sit in the 4th, and that will be a problem for the Raptors. But man, like Magic stink. They're better with Suggs for sure. They're missing Suggs, but like God, they cannot create any offense. This is what watch the Raptors like usually. They cannot do anything. Nice to be on the other end of it for once. Front office really should consider stepping in. Why did they sign Orlando to a standard? It's standard to the end of the year. Like, who else are they going to sign? Like, he's been fine. I actually think he's playing okay today. They signed him to the end of the year. They need help at center. I don't see any issue with it. I think it was a good move. I think it was a good move, in fact. Shed is not getting cut. No. Shed is good. Shed will be here next year. Agree with you, Aramis Cribro. You need the movement shooter, Grady Dick. He struggled second half of the season a little bit. Shots not falling as much. But I think as you add more talent to the team, and you are, because Brandon Ingram's coming in, it's going to free up some more space for Grady Dick, and hopefully we do get some more quality play out of him. Also, I think a little bit less ball in his hands, like more focus on spot-up shooting, less driving, I think will help him as well. Simplify it a little bit for him. Right after that R.J. Barrett flagrant call, and Wendell Carter should have also had a flagrant call. How did Yak get a fucking technical for that? What kind of crap is that? How the fuck did Yak get called for a tech there? That's absolute bullshit. Yeah, Shed's not getting cut. Easy. It's not happening. Big time Shedhead. Banchero out to Anthony Black. Now in the corner to De Silva. Another field goal attempt misses for the Magic. It's got to be 6 minutes since they've scored a field goal, maybe 7 at this point. Banchero fouled, and that ends the run. Houston needs a point guard. Maybe they trade for IQ. They've got point guards kind of figured it out. They've got Van Vliet, who I think they'll try to keep. They've got Amen Thompson, who can do it. They've got Reed Shepherd behind the scenes, ready to go. I don't think they need a point guard. Rode into quickly. Now Robinson. Quickly under the rim, misses. Robinson can't get the putback to go. Still in the game here. 76-69. Black. 145 to go in the third. Black stepping inside, but an offensive foul called somewhere, so it doesn't count for Anthony Black. Raptors will have the ball back at the baseline. Was it a foul against Batadze? Yeah, the foul against Batadze. I don't really know what for, but the bucket doesn't count no matter what. IQ to Dallas. I don't think the Raptors are planning on trading him. Barnes in the paint. Pass deflected away by Black. Will Van Vliet stay? They don't exercise his team option and pay him $43 million next year. I think I would suspect they want to keep him longer term, a bit less money. I think if they offered like 3 years, 30 to low 30s, I think that makes sense for both sides. Van Vliet gets a little bit more long-term security. Houston cut their prices a little bit for a player that is making them a lot better once again this year. Contrary to the popular belief by Raptors fans, Van Vliet is a good player who has a big impact on winning. And Houston have very much recognized that when he's missing games this year. You miss him big time. RJ for Harrison Barnes and Jeremy Sohan. I don't really want Harrison Barnes. Jeremy Sohan's interesting. You think too high, Van Vliet. You think way too low. It's Van Vliet for 15. Like, I get a lot of Raptors don't like him, but can we be serious? Can we be fucking serious here? 15 million. Come on. Could Shed be as good as Van Vliet? I guess, but Van Vliet was really good, so it'll be hard. 15. Let's be serious, dude. 15. Houston win a lot when Van Vliet plays. They lose a lot when he doesn't play. And that's a really good team in the West, so he does something right. Like, I don't know. I don't know how much I blame Fred on the last possession type stuff. I think coaching was very poor in those settings. Fred is a lot better than Harrison Barnes. Quickly to the rim. Look at Quickie's contract. I think Fred would very much have a case to make maybe even more, but in that range for sure. Like, I'm sorry, you gotta be pretty fucking good. I know it's one series, but to take a Finals MVP vote off of somebody who put up an absolute historic playoff run, I know it's one vote, but the fact that somebody actually thought Van Vliet was more worthy of that Finals MVP than Kawhi Leonard. It showcases how big he was in that series as well. But I think Fred should look for Emmanuel Quickly money. Inefficient shot. Yeah, he's a bit inefficient, but he's a winner. He wins games, and he's a good player. Part of the efficiency is lots of three-point shots. He's really inefficient on twos. Just something you kind of got to live with for him, but he's an efficient three-point shooter. And on top of the efficiency from three, he takes difficult shots because they are right up in his grill when he takes them, but he's still efficient from three. Like I said, you win more when he plays, you lose more when he doesn't. Hubie Brown, the MVP vote for Van Vliet. Take that for what it is. But Fonz MVP vote nonetheless. His age could be a concern, which is why I think he might want the more long-term deal to stay in Houston. Who knows, though? He's a free agent. He could go anywhere. But it feels like a good destination for him and for Houston. Seems like they would both want to prolong that relationship. All right, we're finally getting to the end of the third quarter here. We are taking a long time here. Let's get this stream to 50 likes. Gabe with the reminder. Let's get this stream to 50 likes, everybody. Drop a like if you're enjoying. 80-73. 16 seconds. Quickly over half court. Defended by Black. Quickly's trying to get some separation. And he's called for the offensive foul in the end. Can we, send some screens his way, man? Fred is shooting 30% for three this year. That's lower than RJ. All right, crazy on 20. Who takes more? Who takes more difficult threes because the defense is guarding them more aggressively? Who's spacing the floor more? Everyone's so focused on three-point percentage. Okay, if you want to tell me RJ Barrett's better three-point shooter than Fred VanVleet, then this argument is pointless because we are very far apart from each other. Yeah. No one's gonna pay Fred VanVleet $30 million. Well, they will. You'll see. Anyways, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back, guys. Three-point shooting and spacing is not just three-point percentage. Remember that. All right, we're back. Fourth quarter. Me too, Phoenix. That's really what it comes down to. I remember when the Raptors signed Schroeder, and people went, well, his 3% is better than Fred VanVleet, so we got a better shooter. Schroeder's better than VanVleet. It frustrates me how people are closed-minded on the perception of what it takes to be a winning player in basketball. There's so much more to a player, a game, a team than at their basketball reference page. Anyways, I want to move on. Fourth quarter time, 82-78. I missed a couple Orlando buckets, methinks. Sorry about that, guys. But what a quarter by the Raptors, holding the Magic to just the 19 points, scoring 31 themselves. Quickly for three. Got it. Big time shot to start the fourth. I don't know who I want to win, man. I don't really want them to win, but it's tough to want them to fail at the same time. Yeah, they definitely don't beat the Bucks. They probably don't beat the Warriors either. Pirtle will be sitting soon. That's true. You're right. Pirtle will be sitting soon. And he makes another big play there. Pirtle with the steal. Quickly floats it up to Barnes, who throws down the lob. Raptors up by 9. Pirtle's really good, man. When he comes out, we might lose. Like we did on Sunday. But I said it. I said it at halftime. I said quickly. Struggled first half. Was much better second half the other day. We'll see if he does the same today. Doing the same today. He's up to 15 points. Since he's come back from injury. I said in the video I did earlier today. Quickly he's getting a lot of shit this season. But ever since he's kind of had a runway of games healthy, he's been like really good again. And we're getting quite good out of him today, for sure. Barrett, best player for the Raptors first half, but second half Barnes is playing better. Quickly's playing better. Pirtle's been great. Just like a really good Raptors performance here. But Quickly gets too much shit. There's always got to be a villain for this fan base. And this year, it's Emmanuel Quickly. Surprised the coach has not become the villain, considering how bad he is. I think everyone agrees that somebody has to get traded. I don't really understand how people come to the decision that Quickly should get traded. Like, what do you want the team? Do you want the team to be Ingram, Barrett, Barnes, Pirtle? Do you want to never have any space to breathe? If you get Dylan Harper, you slide Quickly to the 2, man. That's what I think. You need space. These guys need space to play. It's kind of RJ is very good, which is just the sad part of it. But you got to make tough decisions. Shout out BK. I go for a Whopper right now. I go for a lot of food right now. Kind of hungry. So, 22-9 run to end it against Chicago. Went to OT, lost by 10. 19-4 run against the Magic the other day. Crazy in 20. If Quickly goes to do RJ go to the bench. RJ goes to a different team. Crazy in 20. Sorry to break the news, but that is what seemingly is the plan for the Raptors if they were to get a point guard in the draft, let's say, that they want to start. But no, the idea is RJ's not on the team next season. Shed to the rim. Cannot finish. Pirtle on the rebound and the putback and one. Look at him. He's gassed. He's gassed. Well, Pirtle in a little bit of foul trouble. He's got 5 fouls. He's got 23 minutes played. I think he'll get another 3 or so minutes and come out, and then we'll see where the game goes from there. Well, we won't be getting a DeMar level return for RJ, but IQ is not a poor defender. De Silva for 3. Man, this guy today. IQ is really good in the passing lanes, off ball, active hands. I would certainly not classify IQ as a poor defender. I would classify RJ as a poor defender. Holding his own a bit more this season, but Barnes and one right there. Yeah, I agree with. I mean, I don't want to just give RJ away, but I think there's value for a little bit of value from out there. But like, can anybody honestly tell me they think RJ, Barnes, Ingram, Pirtle is a 4 out of 5 starters that could work? Does anybody truly believe that? And if so, like, what would be your justification for that working? Because I personally just don't see it. 92-81, by the way. Pirtle gets the chain. I think Quickly got it on Sunday, so you won't get it again. Could be RJ. Could be a lot of guys, to be honest. No, sadly, not a shot. Okay. I don't think it'll work. I think it'll be ugly. I don't think people want to think about that. They just like RJ, which fair enough. But if you're dug in, I don't see it. Need more shooting spacing. RJ is the best shooter. That's just the thing. That's just the thing. Holy shit. Big game for Halbert today. Yeah, another really slow game. This may be the second slowest game ever after Sunday's game against the Magic. Barnes, you're not trading. IQ just, I see the argument to want to trade IQ a little bit, I guess, like just as a player, but like that type of player is very much needed on the team. Whereas RJ fit, it's Pistons. I think that's disrespectful, but I guess Pistons are good now. Offense, you think the 28th best offense, or sorry, I think it's 25th or 26th best offense. Swami, you think that's, it's fine without IQ. I don't agree. I think their offense is always bad, but the spacing would be even worse without him. I can used to stay healthy enough for the Raptors to succeed. I think you say about a lot of guys. Pirtle, IQ, Barnes. Yeah. Usually you need your best players healthy to win. But Quickly's been healthy for over a month now, I think, and he's playing really well again. And we need a fucking point guard, so I don't want to go hunt another one. Roden at the rim finishes. Jared Roden doing solid with his limited minutes. AJ Lawson in the game. So Pirtle's out. 8 minutes to go, and I imagine he's done. And already 8-point game with Pirtle checking out. So we'll see if they can hang. RJ's the easiest salary to lose as well. Shed to RJ for 3 over Banchero. Tough shot. Not sure we needed to shoot that, RJ. 96-88. See if the Magic can come back here. De Silva, to Banchero. Robinson, the help defender, but Banchero, tough baseline J is good. This is the tank lineup. Well, Barnes, Barrett, and Quickly will come back in. I don't think Pirtle will. What were they up by when Pirtle came out? I have 10. Were they up by 10 when Pirtle came out? I guess I can check. How's the shooting touch of Lamelo? All right, let's relax. Let's relax. He ain't Lamelo. So Pirtle, free throws there. The ESPN doesn't have lineup information. Awesome. Come on. ESPN's play-by-play does not have lineup information. Suckers. Let's try. The score does. I know that. But it won't have the score at that time. Yeah, doesn't have the score. So I have one or the other. Down to run this core for 3 years. You're wasting. I think you waste Brandon Ingram's prime if you don't try to maximize the team around him. 3 years, try it. It won't work. I'm confident. A lineup of Quickly, Barnes, Barrett, Ingram, Pirtle will not work, and will not. Like I think that the Barnes Ingram core that's got Pirtle and Quickly to supplement it. If you can get some shooting and some defense there, that's a top 6 team to me. I don't think Barrett, Quickly, Barnes, Ingram, Pirtle is a top 6 team. But tough conversation. People don't want to admit they like RJ. I get it. It's tough to come to terms with, but I think it's what's got to happen. We'll see what they do, but the rumors are already out there that they're going to shop him in the summer. Maybe for a pick. Who knows? How long into the game? We're 2 hours, 40 minutes into the stream. So if I'd done the extra 15 minutes, which I would normally, so it would be 2:55 in. So if I start half an hour before the game, the stream should usually go like 3 hours, 10 minutes. This is going to sail over that. This is going to sail over what would normally be the time for a stream once again. Yeah, I'd love a 3-and-D replacement for RJ, but like, who the hell would give away a 3-and-D guy for RJ Barrett? That's just the thing. So yeah, some higher level defense for him, some pieces, some extra pieces you can maybe move on elsewhere. And that's what you got to look for. But I don't think his value is very high for a trade, unfortunately. RJ blocks Wagner. I mean, making big plays tonight, and he has made Wagner his absolute enemy, and he gets the assist there. The block up court gets the assist. He's a good player. I'm not denying that. RJ, I think late lottery, early like outside lottery picks. I don't think anybody's giving a top 10 pick. Nobody's giving a top 10 pick for him. I will rephrase. Nobody would give a top 10 pick for him. Banchero for 3. Big shot to make it a 5-point game. 98-93. Shed to Barrett. Again, looking to make something happen. With the left, draws the foul on Banchero and will head to the line. Even a late lottery. Like, what team in a late lottery would trade for Barrett? Let me look. Late lottery. Wouldn't rule out Miami having interest. Dallas is not impossible. I don't think Clippers are impossible either. But they don't have anything. Just quick glance. Anyways. Golden State, Kuminga. Yeah, Kuminga, Moody, in a first. Sounds kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean, you've got the ultimate trump card for floor spacing if you've got Steph Curry. I don't know about the fit with Butler, but yeah. Well, Dallas have their own pick this year, I think. Banchero to the rim. LaMelo, yeah, just keep dreaming. Yeah, so basically, the tank trump card is sub out Pirtle, lose game. Because they are back in it. I think we were up by 10 when he went out with 8 left. 3 minutes later, Banchero can make this a 3-point game. Atlanta won't want him. Like, I think they're gonna tank after this year and trade Trey and become a really bad team. Orlando Robinson to Shed. Now Barrett. So we're playing clutch minutes. So less than 5 minutes to go. Game within 5. These are clutch minutes right now. Our lineup in the clutch is Shed, Lawson, Walter, Robinson, Barrett. So Barrett at the line right now. It's kind of an interesting way to tank. I mean, you let your guys go crazy for 3 quarters, and then you put in some shit lineups late in the fourth and see if you lose. It's an interesting way to do it. Jonathan Isaac in the corner. Down low now to Wagner. Off the glass and finishes. 2-point game, just like that. I think we're going to lose now. Do I think Boucher deserves DNPs? No, but would you rather have like a look at Lawson or Rodin? But Boucher won't be here next year. Anyways. Shed for 3. Doesn't go. Isaac tips it out. He Raptors ball at the baseline. Yeah, the Hawks have nothing to... so not nothing, but yeah, a lot of their picks are going to the Spurs for that DeJounte Murray debacle. I think Barnes and Quickly will come back in. But they're not in yet, and there's 4 minutes left. So trade deadline. Nobody wanted him that could afford to trade for him. Denver wanted him, but had nothing to trade. Orlando Robinson gets the putback there. Yeah, Denver would have given away bad contracts, which we didn't want, so it wasn't worth it. But they tried to trade Boucher. Just Denver had nothing of it that worked for it. In the corner, Isaac for 3. Using that height to get that shot over top of Robinson. 1-point game now. Oh, boy. Yeah, this is the tank. They wanted to lose, and they are making sure that they give themselves a chance to lose. But basically, for the Raptors to lose, well, sitting out Quick and Barnes for clutch minutes is big, but just sub out Pirtle, and you might lose. Clearly, one of the most important players to win. It might be the most important factor for this team winning or not. Honestly, kind of weird to say, but seriously, if Raptors bought up Boucher, they could sign Marshawn Beauchamp, who was waived. Yeah, because we're really missing out on Marshawn Beauchamp. Come on, man. What a sentence, man. We could have signed Marshawn Beauchamp. What would he do? He's not good enough to get minutes for this team either. Usually guys who get waived are bad, which is why they get waived. Where will Sky rank all time? I don't know. Too much going on. So out of the timeout, they still actually have not put Barnes and Quickly back in the game. Wow. Wow. Wow, this is unethical. Wow. This is a very unethical tank. But you gotta be unethical. You gotta do what needs to be done, I guess. Wow, they might win with these guys. Lawson for 3. 107-101. They are not trying to win this game. They are absolutely not trying to win this game. But they might do it anyways. Lawson's trying to earn a contract, bro. He's definitely not tanking. Banchero at the rim. 5-point game. Winding down on time here. Big time. Barrett, 28-9 tonight. Man. With this lineup, I'm pretty comfy if they blow it and lose. RJ getting fouled, though. I don't think they will. At this point, I don't think they will. Got a new subscriber here. Luke has subscribed. Welcome to the Amateur Army. Barrett at the line. Well, we are relying on Barrett free throws to put us over the line. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying, make sure you do hit the like button. Raptors have put out the tank lineup. Pirtle, Quickly, and Barnes all benched for the clutch minutes of this game. It's Barrett, Walter, Robinson, Shed, and Lawson. If they like still win this, I'll be a little sick. 108-103. Wagner in the paint. Stripped by Walter. He's tied up by Walter. It'll be a jump ball. Roden. Roden's checking in for Barrett. No! Oh my God. They really said, bro, you are not fucking winning this game. Oh, man. Darko really said, y'all think you're fucking winning this game? Y'all think y'all are fucking winning? No shot, dude. Banchero 3. Oh, my God. Wow. Oh, man. You gotta feel a little bit like you've got to feel a little bit like something's not right here. You got to have a little bit of that feeling right now. Oh my God. It's you can play whoever you want. There's no rules against benching your guys. Hey, the young guys are getting it done. We believe in our guys. Wow. They saw that Orlando win on Sunday and went, not fucking happening, bro. Wow. They might win still. Walter mid-range air ball. I'm afraid they might have lost this game. We are literally trying to lose this game. Yeah, to goaltend. Part of it is a little icky. Part of it is a little something about it doesn't feel right, man. Like I said, it is Shed, Roden, Walter, Robinson, and Lawson. We have quite literally 3 G Leaguers on the floor. Tie game, Raptors, 7 on the shot clock. We literally have 3 G Leaguers, a 45th overall pick, and 2 rookies, and 3 G Leaguers. That's it. Timeout, Darko. Something doesn't feel right. What is Dark? Listen, I hope he at least still gives them the platform to try and win, but wow, this is an aggression I was not expecting to see for this tank. Masai saw them win on Sunday and said, "We are not winning this game." Wow, this is. I can't recall them doing this last year or the Tampa year where they literally subbed out their good players. Like, they would just not play them, like, in some games. But they literally are just they're here, they just bench them for the 4th. This is crazy. Listen, this is not on Darko, guys. They are very obviously trying to lose this game. Very obviously, this is not on Darko. They are absolutely, positively trying to lose this game. It is not Darko's decision. Inbound from the Raptors. Lawson got to look for 3. They're gonna win, bro. They are gonna win. Wow. Lawson for 3. I mean, what a moment for these guys. What a moment for these guys. Lawson, what a play right there. Look, there's no elephant in the room. Everyone knows what's going on. And there's a big fat-ass elephant in the room. Everyone knows what's going on. This is not on Darko. I think I'm like one of the biggest Darko haters out there. Yeah. Masai and Bobby punch in there, not Darko. Darko, I'm sure Darko would just put out a team to try and win. But they got bigger things at play here. Lawson's got a contract to earn. We can't even lose. We can't even lose when we try to lose. We can't even lose right. 41.8 seconds, though. We still got to get a couple stops. We still do have to get a couple stops. AJ Lawson, 5 of 6. Wow. Yeah, Lawson comes out now. Dark way to fucking sub himself in and score in his own net. You know, in semi-pro when Jackie Moon doesn't want the tropics to win by too much, or else the arena has to get free corn dogs. So he tries to block his own teammate on the last possession. This is gonna be Darko in a second here. Banchero looking to respond. Step back three. Oh boy. Banchero has made 2 crazy threes, bro. He is not a good shooter. Tie game 111. As you can see, I'm not really hoping the Raptors win right now. Please, no overtime. Shed. Turnover. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, I feel bad for them. I would feel bad for the guys if they lost this. Banchero to the rim. Layup is fouled. That'll probably be the winner. I feel a little bad for the guys. It doesn't feel right. It's one thing to rest a guy the entire game, but to literally take them out for the clutch so you can lose is something about that doesn't sit completely right with me. I cannot recall an example of this level of tanking. Fine. What are they going to fine us for? All right, they've got a timeout. If they don't call a timeout, well, Darko's actually a fucking idiot with those, so maybe they won't call a timeout. But they've got a shot. Look, Banchero made the first free throw. Raptors can get the last shot up to win the game. This got to be like a preseason type vibe. No twos. You're shooting for the win here. You're shooting for the win. No OT. Made the second. Raptors, they actually will call a timeout to advance the ball. So they're trying to give them the chance to win the game. If you're mad, I mean, I don't know if I don't know how you could possibly be watching this team cheering for them to win. You got to know what's going on. I don't know. I wanted them to win. I'm so mad. I mean, if you bet them, I'd be really mad if I had money on the if I had Canadian currency on the Raptors money line. I would be very upset right now, to be fair. But you can't be watching as a fan. Oh my god, I cannot believe they're trying to lose. I can't believe the manner in which they're doing it, but it's it's a dirty game. If you had them spread, you're gonna win, so you're good. If you had the money line, yeah, I think you can be. I think you can feel pretty hard done by here. Yeah, I feel bad for the players, but they got to recognize the big picture, I guess. The sag for flag. I don't like that. We'll see how the league reacts to this if the Raptors lose. Shed inbounds to Walter. Step back 3 at the buzzer. Oh, Jacoby. Oh, Jacoby. They can't even lose properly. They tried to lose, but they won't lay down, bro. They will not lay down. Jacoby at the buzzer. 0.5 seconds, but Jacoby, look at the team, man. Look at the bench. Look at the guy. They want to win. It's not their fault. They want to win. Orlando, are you embarrassed? Seriously, Orlando gotta be so embarrassed, bro. We literally tried to lose to y'all. Oh my god. Yeah, Graham, I'm with you on that. The only positive is Orlando got fucking embarrassed in their own building. We literally tried to lose to you, and we beat you. Suffering from success indeed. Oh my god. If you got money line, goddamn, you are jumping for joy. No, they're obviously not too good to tank, because if they had played these lineups the whole game, they would have gotten blown out. But you add 2 minutes to this game, they lose. Add another 2 minutes, they're gonna lose this game. But timing, it's all about timing. All right, well, let's see if Orlando got 0.5 seconds. That's enough for a catch and shoot. 0.4 and up is allowed for a catch and shoot. Banchero inbounds. Lobbed up, and it doesn't. Well, that's. Hang on. That was bad on the buzzer because it hit the rim. I don't know if it hits the rim if the clock should start, but it appears as though the clock was not used correctly here. I think they started the clock too early. Yeah. Clock malfunction. I mean, human error. They started the clock too early. No player had the ball in their hand. So a player needs to have the ball in their hands for the clock to start. But the clock started early there. So after it hit the rim, they started the clock. I'm unfamiliar with the rule there. The clock should start when it touches somebody's hand. I don't know if there's an exception if it hits the rim. So I'm not sure. Well, even still, like, he doesn't catch the ball. I know the buzzer went, but it's out off Orlando, and the clock would have run out anyways. So clock didn't start until somebody touches. So clock started early, no doubt about it. They wouldn't have scored anyways, but the clock would have. I mean, I think you fire your clock guy. But I think they should probably have to redo this play, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how they're going to handle that. What does Darko say to them after pulling all these guides? So jump ball. Jump ball with 0.5 seconds instead of the Orlando inbound. Orlando losing back-to-back to the Raptors, who were trying to lose both games, would be pretty comedic. I don't think you got to avoid the I actually think you should face the conversation head on. Be honest with your guys. Like, there's bigger things at play that goes beyond me. Where we want to use the opportunities to give our rookies, young guys, a chance to play in a high-profile game like this and see what they can do. And we believe in them, and they want us to game. That's what he could say. Who gets changed? I mean, it might have to be Jacoby for that buzzer beater, but for that three. Big time Jacoby moment. That'll be fun to look back on, man. Jump ball, Raptors win. Jacoby Walter flexing, the bench loving it. Masai punching air. Do we even They're carrying Walter.
Winner, Gagnon.
Jacoby's confidence. I mean, there's definitely some positives here. Yeah, like I don't know. I'm struggling for the words here, but I'll try to come up with some here. So the Raptors tried to perform one of the most egregious tank jobs I have ever seen in my life. And still, they win this game against the Orlando Magic. We will break down how crazy this finish was and why none of the Raptors starters, well, actually, technically, only one of the Raptors starters on the floor in the clutch, and they still win. We'll break it all down in tonight's post-game show. So, I don't know what to think, man, because this didn't feel right. The Raptors, last 5 minutes. Well, I mean, the Raptors. Let's go back a little bit, okay? They were up. I mean, they had a great game. They had a great second half. Getting themselves a big lead. We're up double digits. They were up by 10 with about 8 minutes left, and sub out Jakob Poeltl. Something they've been doing. They've been subbing him out for a minutes restriction, but they're establishing that when Poeltl is out, they have a much better chance of losing, and we're clearly seeing the effects of the tank taking place. Well, it worked against Chicago last week. They blew the game. It didn't work against Sunday against Orlando. They took Poeltl out. Orlando made a big comeback, but the Raptors still got over the line. Well, today they were not trying to take that chance. They subbed out Poeltl with 8 minutes left. With 5 minutes left, the lineup was Shed, Walter, Lawson, Robinson, and Barrett. And they were still playing well. So they went even more egregious in the last 3 minutes. They took out R.J. Barrett for Jared Rhoden. And at that point, it looked like Orlando were going to make the comeback and get over the line. They took the lead by 2. And then Jacoby Walter, who was the only starter, because he started the game today in the absence of Grady Dick, the only starter was on the floor with Jacoby Walter, who hit a ridiculously contested 3 with 0.5 seconds to go to give the Raptors the 114-113 win. Wow. I mean, Orlando, you are in a playoff battle and you lost both games to the Raptors. The Raptors, like, seriously, we're trying to lose this game. The Raptors were trying so hard to lose this game, and Orlando still couldn't do it. It's a weird feeling, but it's a weird feeling I'll try to describe. If you're enjoying the post-game show, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe for more content just like it. You know, there's one thing resting a guy for a whole game and you know, like letting the guys do whatever they're trying. Like, rest guys, don't have a guy in your lineup, and then do everything you can with the players you have to try and win. Right? I think that's a fair way to go about a tank. But like to sub out all of your top 4 guys for the last 5 minutes, something about that was a little bit icky to me. And granted, Cooper Flag is at stake. You got to throw away all shame when Cooper Flag is at stake. Dylan Harper could be at stake. Ace Bailey could be at stake. I recognize all that, but I don't know. To take the guys out of the game that are playing well, like when RJ came out, it was as if it already wasn't. It was crystal clear what the Raptors were trying to do here. And they still won. I know, and they still won. But we saw how aggressive the tank measures got today after still winning on Sunday. Just imagine how aggressive these tank measures are going to get when we play the Wizards in the next couple of games, right? Like, or we have the Jazz on Friday, then it's Wizards Saturday, Wizards on Monday. It's tough, but I think we all have to kind of recognize that, you know, we're not going to remember if we lose to the Wizards, let's say. We're not going to remember that. We're going to remember the draft position it would help us get. Like, think back to the Tampa season. Sure, you might remember some specific games, but in the end, that tank got us the 4th overall pick, which got us Scotty Barnes. So, that's always what you have to kind of toy with emotionally. But yeah, man, for me, like, sit the guys out for the whole game, right? Take your, like, use your chances when a guy is not 100%, say he's out. But, to throw in your rookies and G Leaguers and take it all your starters, big fat ass elephant in the room there. I don't know. Something about that's just weird to me. But what great experience for those 3 G Leaguers. Robinson, who, I guess he's not a G Leaguer anymore because he signed his deal to the end of his NBA deal for the rest of the year. But you got AJ Lawson on a 2-way. You've got Jared Rhoden on a 2-way. Like, those 3 guys, come on, those are G Leaguers. Walter's a rookie. Shedd's a rookie. What great experience for those guys in a game like this. And, man, Walter's confidence through the roof. So, some positive there to take away. But it was clear what Masai Ujiri was hunting for in this game and didn't get it. I've seen a lot of Darko criticism, and look, I'm usually the guy leading that charge, but this is not a Darko decision. He still called the timeout with 4.5 seconds to give him the chance to win. Call a timeout to play before that for Lawson to hit a big 3. Darko was trying to coach a win with the players he had on the floor. This coming from the higher-ups. And I've been saying a lot that, we're winning too many games, and at some point, the front office is going to have to step in and do something. They are stepping in. Man, very obviously, they are stepping in. So that was pretty crazy to see. But on the game as a whole, like, the reason they were in the position where they could still win here, like, what an outstanding performance from the starters in this group. RJ Barrett was the MVP tonight for me because he was so good in the first half when so many other Raptors players were not. But Quickly's playing a lot better now that he's getting a healthy runway of games. You're like, 15 points. He played 26 minutes. Like, you give Quickly his normal 34 minutes. This is like 20 points, 6 assists, 6 rebound type of game for Quickly. RJ Barrett, 21 points in 32 minutes. Barnes, 17, 13, and 5 in 30 minutes. Walter, the big 3 at the end, 17 points in 28 minutes. Pirtle, 24 minutes, 17 points, 7 rebounds. So we would have just destroyed these guys if we had played our regular crew for the last stage of the game. But, shout outs to the guys that came in. I think Robinson held his own today. I think Lawson played excellent. 5 of 6 was 13 points. Rhoden had some solid signs. Jamal Shed, I think, he got the last few minutes, but I think he should get even more minutes. I think he played well. A lot to like about the game. The Raptors' turnovers kind of cost them first half, but they were very efficient. They only had, I think it's 5 second half turnovers compared to 15 first half turnovers. Defense was locked in no matter who was on the floor. Defense was locked in on the Magic and did such a great job. So they played well. It's hard to be upset. But if they're willing to go this far already for the tank, it'll be interesting to see how far they will continue to go in trying to ensure they lose games. But hey, I see people saying don't even want to watch anymore. Like, what a great moment for Jacoby Walter you just saw. What great minutes for so many of these players you got to see. You still got to see the starters play well. You got big development reps for some of the younger guys. I think if they lost, it would have been the perfect storm almost. But what a moment for Jacoby Walter. I'm very happy for him. Let's. I don't know. The schedule's easy coming up. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what. The Jazz, the Wizards, the Sixers, the Jazz. It is brutal. They could go. They could win 7 in a row. Let's be honest. I don't know what they're gonna do, but they're gonna be favored. I think the next 3 games, maybe 4, maybe 5. So again, that was the most egregious tank attempt I've ever seen in a single game. Incredible. Ethics have firmly been thrown out the window. That's it. Thank you guys, appreciate it. I might actually have a video coming out about this tomorrow because I think I think I gotta talk about this. But that'll do it, guys. If you did enjoy, please, please, please support by hitting the like button. Subscribe for more content like it. And yeah, video tomorrow, and then but maybe a video Thursday as well. And then I'll be here on Friday when the Raptors do play the Jazz. See ya.